Here is a simple tutorial on how to make this stylish free play suit / short jumpsuit. So if this is something you like, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. This dress, I'll be using this fabric, which is about 3 yards. So I'll be drafting my pattern on my pattern paper, then transfer it to my fabric because the fabric I'm using is too colorful. Probably my chalk might not show very well on it. Now the first measurement you need to take is your front crotch extension, which I'm marking 2.5. Now to get this measurement is your hip measurement divided by 16. My hip is 40 divided by 16. What I have is 2.5 inches, which I'll mark this all the way down to the lower part of my pattern. The next measurement you need to take is to place your tape and get the full length of your play suit. I'm using 33 inches and I'll add 2 inches extra for folding allowance. And I'll go ahead to place my tape, mark my shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust. Then I'm going to mark the shoulder to waistline. So after marking your shoulder to waistline, you go ahead to repeat this measurement on the other side of your pattern. Mark your shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist, and shoulder to under bust. Now you want to go ahead to place your ruler and draw a straight line and go ahead to connect. Now after this, you're going to connect this all the way to the end. After connecting to the end, just go ahead to label your bust, under bust, waist line. Now for a trouser pattern, to get my hip point, I'll measure 10 inches after my waistline, and I'm going to go ahead to draw out a straight line on that point. And also remember, this is a jumpsuit also, right? And it is free. So for this pattern, we are making use of 10 inches for the hip point. So after I'm done marking this, the next step, so just like I said earlier, I was using 33 inches and then adding 2 inches for folding. So I felt it's going to be short on me, so I just have to readjust my full length to 35. Then I'll use extra 1 inch for folding allowance at the lower part. The next step is to mark your crotch depth, right? Now to do that, I'll divide my hip by 40, which will give me 10, which is that same hip line. But since this is a free pattern, you have to add extra 1.5 inches after your hip point, or extra 2 inches. Marking your crotch, the next step you take is to mark your shoulder measurement divided by 2 and add ½ inch because this dress has a sleeve. Then come down by 1 inch there. Mark a basic neckline of 3 inches at this point. Then you're going to connect this all the way to this point. Now after you're done connecting, place your tape and you're going to mark your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Whatever you get, you're going to draw a straight line at that point, like you see me drawing now, right? Now place back your tape and mark your shoulder divided by 2 plus ½ Place your ruler and connect. Now after connecting to this point, you want to place your tape again and find the midpoint. Come out by ½ inch at that midpoint. Now at the chest line, mark your bust circumference divided by 4. After marking that, you're going to connect from the shoulder to that ½ inch. Then connect from the ½ inch to your bust circumference divided by 4, which is on the chest line. After marking this, you want to mark the depth for the neckline. I'm using 6 inches. I don't want mine to be that deep since I don't have much bust. So you can use 7 inches, 8 inches, which is almost the depth of the neckline we have on the actual dress, right? The next step is to insert our measurement. But before doing that, I'll mark the crotch so that I won't get confused. Now this dress is free. All you need to do is to mark your bust measurement divided by 4, then add extra 2 to 3 inches depending on how free you want it to be. You don't really need to mark your under bust measurement, but if you want to, mark your under bust measurement divided by 4, add extra 2 to 3 inches. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4, add extra 2 to 3 inches. Now if you want it to be very free like you have seen on the thumbnail, what you do is to add extra 3 inches to 4 on your measurement. So I want mine to be moderate so that I can easily wear it. So I just added 2 inches. Now under your crotch line, extend it all the way out to your front crotch extension. Now I'll go ahead to draw my crotch curve at this point. So I'm not really good at drawing out the curve, but this will do for this pattern. Go in to mark my hip measurement divided by 4. Now after marking that, you want to add extra 2 to 3 inches to your pattern. Just like I said, if you want yours to be very free, either use 3 inches to 4. Mine, I want it to be on the moderate side so that I can easily wear it out. Just place my ruler, start connecting. So I connected from the waist to the bust directly. That is why I said you can go ahead to make this without your under bust measurement. Then connect from the waist to the hip point. If I have at the hip, I'll go ahead to extend this all the way down. At the lower part, I'm going to come in by 1 inch and I'll extend it. So this is what I have, and I'll outline my pattern, and next we're going to cut out. What I'll do is to go ahead to add extra ½ inch in front of my pattern. I'll slant it in at this lower part this way. This is the joining allowance at the center, right? So the next step I'll take is just to go ahead to cut this out. After cutting it out, I'll be using this to cut out my fabric. Now, if you have any questions so far, please kindly go ahead to ask. At this point, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly go ahead to hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also see you in our next video. Now, this is what I have. I'll place this on my fabric and I'll go ahead to cut it out. After cutting this out, I'll also use this pattern to cut out the back also. Now when I get to the neckline of this front pattern, we'll be adding ½ inch because we're going to use this same fabric to create a bias that will be wrapping up the neckline. But first, I'll go ahead to cut out the side. After cutting this out, I'll go ahead to take out the excess I have on the sides of my pattern. Now let's cut out the back pattern of this dress. I placed it again on another fabric and I'll go ahead to cut out the sides, and after cutting out the sides, I'll also cut out the armhole. Now if you notice on my pattern, when I was cutting the front, I forgot to add ½ inch at the shoulder point. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead to just cut it the same way here and pinch the neckline with the shoulder with ½ inch. Now for the back, the neckline is much deeper, so you want to readjust it to around 10 inches or 11 or 12, then connect it, then cut out. So here I'm adding additional ½ inch to the ½ inch I have already, making it 1 inch because we are going to add like a zipper to that part. Then I'll connect, and if you notice in front I have this extension, so I added 2 inches in front, then I'll cut it out this way. That 2 inches is for the back crotch extension. So the next step is to join my pattern together. I'll be joining the front together. All you need to do is to go ahead to pin it, and I'm going to run a stitch of ½ inch. Before going ahead to stitch it, you can go ahead to pin it so that it will be easier for you to stitch. So the next step you need to take is to stitch with ½ inch all the way down, and this is what you'll be having after stitching. Now for the back pattern, you're going to add like a zipper. So what I'll do now is to come here and stitch with ½ inch at the lower part. From this point now, I'll stitch with ½ inch, which is towards your crotch line. So I'll now add zipper with the 1 inch I have on top, right? So let's just go ahead to do that. So I've gone ahead to stitch up the front part. The next step I'll take is to go ahead to measure about shoulder to waist plus extra 1 inch. I used my shoulder to waist, and when I was actually trying to fit my hand, it was a bit tight. So you can come down by 1 inch from your waistline. So I'm marking 1 inch away from the joining that we have at the center of this dress. That is where I want my pocket to start, right? Here's the material I cut out for this pocket, and what I have is about 12 inches by 9. So what I'll do is to fold and stitch. I'll stitch up the upper part, fold it, then place the side, and I will stitch it down. I'll be repeating this for the two sides. So I also stitched that down, and I went ahead to join the shoulder with 1/2 inch, and I cut out this basic sleeve for the dress. So for my sleeve length, I just used 9 inches, and what I'll do now is to pin the sides. Then after that, I'll stitch up the side with 1/2 inch and then fold the hem of the play suit. After stitching up the hem, you want to open it up this way and go ahead to stitch. Then make a rope and attach to the neckline of the dress. You'll be attaching to the back of the dress. So after I was done stitching, this is the final look of the dress. If you find this video very interesting and educative, please kindly go ahead to hit on the subscribe button.